So
You know what
the
I mean?
so the
It's
Lil Pump fuck a old dude.
no, bro. No, Pump, no. Pump's a crazy motherfucker. That will shoot a motherfucker before that happens. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, no, that kid's with the business, bro. I'll tell you that much. Like, it's up to him to tell stories of his past. But
Okay.
that
Yeah.
kid, bro, that kid's with it, bro. Like, he's one of the non-fake ones of that
Oh yeah.
bunch.
He seems
Yeah,
like a
like,
cool guy.
yeah, bro, he's real. I've watched that kid fucking like check people like twice his size
Yeah.
behind him. Yeah, because he's not playing, bro. Like, he's one of
True.
the few that can say with a straight face is a real fucking man.
Nice.
And like, and people trip out on that. Like, what do you mean? Like, fuck, I'm like, no, bro. Like, yeah, like that kid's not playing. Like,
For
you
real?
like, yeah, yeah,
Damn.
play games, play games all you want, bro. But that motherfucker will shoot you in the right
He put in work.
scenario.
Shit.
Yeah, bro, he's
Yeah, for real?
real. Yeah, bro, he's real. I'll say it with a straight face, bro. Like now, he has no reason to be like that. When he was a little knucklehead at fucking 14,
He
13, and
yeah. He caught a
yeah,
case. He caught a case,
uh,
and that's how.
well, you don't catch cases in Florida. People die
Okay.
every day in Florida. Be
Yeah.
In Atlanta too. It's different, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, people get shot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
But
people are afraid.
I mean, because you said like the label has to have to hold something above your head for you to reach that level of fame, right? Like every
Mhm.
rapper, every famous person that does something fucked up, like in order to get.
Or there's a big enough bag thrown your way that you play along. Remember this: the Pump was first signed to Warner underage. When he turned 18, the original contract turned out to be invalid because he wasn't 18 at the time of signing it. His legal guardian wasn't present, and none of that. So he was able to keep his signing bonus from the first deal and re-sign a new deal that offered pretty much double.
Yeah.
Um, and then we got to start when you look at these kids and their ages, bro. Like the passage, like Pump's 18th birthday, like I think 16th, 17th birthday was in a strip club. You know what I mean? Like there's this fine line and there's just
Mm,
like this openness to allow these kids to do whatever the fuck they want to keep them happy. But the thing is that these kids are making music that doesn't really have the sonic elements, doesn't really have the structural and lyrical elements or like frequencies or case may be that are common in pop structure. But then they're able to achieve these high levels of success that it's just like they understood how to hack this shit. Hacking isn't necessarily that I know how to program and infect shit, but like if you can look at anything and break it down to cause and effects of things that you have access to, you're a hacker. I try to hack everything from a woman's brain to an
mhm.
artist's brain. You know what I mean? Like it's a it's a manipulation concepts in every relationship, and I think the word manipulation has been given a bad
Yeah.
air when the reality of it is the manipulation is just sales skills, bro.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like if I have to fucking put my sunglasses on and a backwards hat and talk to you in a little New York accent to get you to do what I want you to do, that's manipulation. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we as a culture and industry need to stop looking at that word as such a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
not.
I was thinking
It's
about that, man. Like doing
it's
good
not.
business is also like a
Isn't
form of
that
manipulation.
bro? Of course it is. It's like it's because people that do good business sure to make sure you know how good the business they do is and how they're not like everybody else. And
Right.
just
Exactly.
that conversation is a manipulation, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of these dudes are using the long game concepts of this shit. So like, let me fuck
Yeah.
you. Let me let you get an advantage here in the beginning, and tell you how much of an advantage you have, and
Mm,
then like 2, 3 years later, let me really fucking hit you in the fucking head with reality. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Using people and shit. That's
yeah,
business, man.
that's yeah. People need to stop tying that to negativity or evil or anything like that. A lot of people try to throw under the bus as a cult and everything like that. It's like, no, bro. Whatever the fuck works for you. Everyone else has the ability to either accept or not. And I think a lot of the esoteric principles that comes of witchcraft or like Satanism, whatever the case may be, if you believe in it, it's going to have effect on you. If you have no belief in it and you stay consistent with a lack of belief, it has no effect on you.
Mm,
People buy into it, get scared, put in situations, and oh my god, or then they start doing coke and be up for 3, 4 days, start smoking meth and be up for 3 or 4 days. Yeah, I've had situations where people like fucking get their first like fucking sack of meth, and then like a week later start already praying to fucking like the
Yeah.
devil and shit like that. It's like, bro, go to sleep, get some food in your system, take a Xanax, and then come talk to me for a little bit, bro, because I think you're a little bit off edge. Uh, a lot of these, bro, like stay up for 3 days in a fucking studio, and then try to go be a normal person in real life. It's not gonna work.
I feel you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. You've been up for a while. I know it's
No,
daytime there, right?
I slept a little bit yesterday, bro. I just
Oh,
been dealing with a lot, bro.
off the
I
Adderall,
think
huh?
no, I love the Adderalls and shit like that, but
You off the Addies.
you know what it comes down to a lot of times too with me, bro. It's just like I got a lot of shit going on in my personal life, business life, and life. I'm stretched very thin in terms of just my time and energy, efforts, and everything else.
Yeah,
And right now, like current situation with child custody stuff, is about to get to court and everything else as well. Like,
yeah.
but it had a lot to do with people just like resenting the fact that I have the ability to have inroads in the entertainment industry and everything else in
Mm,
a quick fashion. And like a lot of these girls that met me in the DMs or case may be, they tried to destroy my life in that world to have more control over it. But then when I play along to that and I'm not in the mix anymore, I'm no longer what they wanted from the get-go. So it's like a weird self-fulfilling prophecy is I'm gonna change you. And then
mm.
once you're changed, I don't want you anymore.
Okay.
And then it's just like a lot of artists face that issue in
Damn.
life where their partners initially were really okay and involved in their fucking business and the whole 9 yards, and then they reach a point where they don't want to be involved in it
Okay.
anymore. And this is your business, this is your life. So like, what do? Destroy your sense of self to appease them, or you just continue on your road as who you are? And there's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made if you want to be the father and be consistently present. Um,
Mm.
I tried my best, bro, and the more I noticed that I was nice, and the more I noticed I was less manipulative, the more I tried to not be fucking the toxic person that fucking gaslighted in the whole 9 yards. I lost my family in the process, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like
Uh,
now if I could think about it, do I go back? Do I do the same thing? Probably not, bro. You know what I
no.
mean? I would have stayed the manipulating fucking piece of shit
Uh,
because I would
okay.
have my kids here and I would have this bitch in check. And like people could
Mm.
take that for what it is, but it's a trade off. You want to be involved in this in a proper way? You're gonna have to fucking be a piece of shit, bro. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Because guess what? The majority of this world is gonna do what's best for them, bro. And your good deeds and your goodwill and your charitable efforts will not be given the same type of respect back,
Right.
no matter.
Especially with
I've
women, right?
women and creative artists are two
Uh,
of the biggest bitches of the entire world.
oh, bro.
Um,
I
oh,
was
bro,
gonna
you
ask
could,
that.
no, bro, you don't know how many of these kids like I literally fed, fucking let
Mhm.
borrow money in the whole 9 yards, and like I never did it with the intention of getting it back, but I always said the same thing. And this is why I'm so uncredited in a lot of shit too, is because my stupid ass would tell them like, look, I want the label to think that you did this all because I want them to like really like attach onto you. So like, no, I didn't write that. No, I didn't produce that. No, I didn't help you with that marketing. No, I didn't call in a favor to get you on that radio station or get you
Yeah.
on there. But in reality, my shit was always like, look, I don't need you right now. But later on in life, if I'm in
Yeah.
a bad spot, like I want to be able to call you and like ask for
Yeah.
help. And what I noticed pretty quickly when I was facing a little situation, because in any type of nature of business, bro, if you're making real money, you're investing real money, and your money is all up in the air. I know a lot of millionaires that like when they hit that button and launch a campaign, bro, like it's all on the line right there. And
Mm.
then are these affiliates or these publishers gonna fucking pay you for your work at the end? It's not guaranteed. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like
Shit.
so I lost a lot of money in trying to make more money. So like when I
Mm.
did turn to some of them for some help at one point, I got nothing but fucking no replies or fucking like just shit talking. And I was like,
Really?
okay,
A lot of them
it's
still
all right.
fuck with you, bro, right?
Bro,
I see people
yeah,
like bigging you up a lot, all these big artists, so
they love me, dog. Like
yeah.
it's some of the bigger artists that the ones that really are doing it are the ones that respect me. It's these
Mm.
ones that are like these middle ground guys that are still
Okay.
like changing genres every fucking week. Like this week they're a rapper, the next week they're a pop punk fucking dude. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, bro, be authentic. Stop being a fucking liar. Stop trying to ride your dead homie's fucking coattails. You don't know how many of Little Peep's friends just fucking ran with his style and his music after he died. It
I
was
remember that.
disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And then some of these kids are like people I considered my fucking children. And
Damn.
to see how they acted after that kid died, bro, has been fucking like vomit in my mouth for a long time. And there's a lot. And dude, the thing is, a lot of these kids avoid me, bro. To be honest with you, like I don't like saying this like this, but bro, I'm not above fucking putting a bat to someone's fucking head, and if I feel they're that like people could take that for what they will. My connections to street level shit here in Los Angeles is very deep because of family connections and over 25 years of actually being involved. Um, I There's nobody to call on me here. A lot of people, I'm going to call this person, call them. We here in Los Angeles, we are completely dominated by a prison gang structure that controls everything out here. If you end up in the jail system here in Los Angeles, you are now very easily killed by people from various factions in a way that will have no repercussions. If you're in jail on a life sentence, what's going to be the difference between you killing somebody and having to spend a month in the hole and right back to your hell of a life sentence? There is no, they can't give you nothing more than life.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And so when you already got that, and you're like, dude, yeah, you get yourself situations.
You ever
A
been
lot
locked?
of a lot of major artists have been protected by Mexican gangs in prison. Drakeo the Ruler, when he was in jail, was not, we call it programming. He was not programming with blacks. He was programming with the higher level Mexicans of Southern California.
Okay.
They offered that protection. A lot of these major recording artists that are in these like high level holdups, and I assume like Tory Lanez right now, you don't you turn to the ones that are in power. And the ones that are in power in California's prison system is Sureños, which is Southern California Mexican street gangs. Have an organization. So like here in LA,
You just gotta pay, right?
it's more along yeah, you can pay like Jewish people pay to be involved in that group. They're protected.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of it has to do with let's say this here in LA. If you're from a street gang here and you're from this area, and let's say you have like a fucking historical beef with this other street gang, and let's say you guys are killing each other constantly, whatever the case may be, the second you enter the prison system here, that's out the window. None of that shit from the streets is allowed to enter the prison system. So now your enemy is now your bunkmate, and you have to protect him. Like, and it's not allowed. If you go against that code, you're gonna get fucking stabbed and dead. It is what it is. People die in the jail all the time, bro. We've seen a lot of artists die in jail. It's a weird shit out there, bro. Like it's different than every other country. I mean, and similar in its own fashion too. I think even in Thailand, there's probably like a certain group that controls most of the stuff that are going on in the prison and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like every
Yeah.
fucking, they all have their own little version of that. You know what I mean? So it's not exclusive to here.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the future of music though. In the same
For
token,
real?
though, bro. Yeah, I really am because I'm starting to see more of a connection instrumentation, actually making real timeless music. I think we're very
Mm.
close to the end of this in the box Fruity Loops era, and I'm very happy to see it end.
What kind of timeless music, bro? I know Lil Yachty made some. His tape was sick, bro. That sounded like
Bro,
some timeless shit.
yeah, bro. But you see, like these people are calling in like these higher level musicians. It's not like who produced Strike, who produced that. You know what I mean? It's hard for people to tell me that because these dudes are finally reaching out to people that like they're finding randomly or have professional like backgrounds and shit.
Mm.
Most of these hip hop artists, we noticed their first albums were all boom bap or fucking like programmed based on Fruit Loops. And around album 3 or 4, I guess they finally start taking acid or shrooms or some shit. And then all of a sudden it's guitar and live drums and the fucking all 9 yards. And there's like this psychedelic space they enter. I think we've seen that with everyone from Tyler the Creator to like Kendrick and everything like that. There is an there's an understanding of that needs to expand into that live and thinking. You're gonna be playing main stages. It's hard just to lip sing over your tracks at that point. People don't really want to see that no more.
Right. Yeah, I like you fuck with Sexy Red. I like that she's rapping like old school like flow type shit.
Sexy Red is the greatest songwriter of the last year that I've ever
Yeah,
heard of.
I
And
feel.
people don't. This is the thing, bro. I'm such a fan of people that understand their demographic, how
Mhm.
to speak to their demographic, the vocabulary of that demographic,
Yeah,
and how to attach them to it. So Sexy Red's attachment is to like, bro, we haven't had strip club music that made sense in a while.
right. She remind me of
And
V
now,
Nasty a little bit. That flow,
yeah,
Krayshawn, the old
V
school.
Nasty and Chris Sean were cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I spent
For
a lot
real?
of time with, yeah, bro. Like me and Riff Raff, Dirt Nasty, fucking Annie
Damn.
Lenaka, like all that group that was us, bro. We all came up together.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's
that was so little.
yo, you live a crazy life, man.